Hey everyone, welcome back. Casey Schumann, welcome to the stream. And Jacket Jail Fries, welcome once again. I wish I was able to hop on by and stream under much better circumstances, but of course, that is not the case, as it appears that the majority have chosen the Orange Man again to be president, and I'm not sure what to feel about that. It's not great. That's okay, take your time. Like, I could barely stand 4 years, but another 4 years might just be too much. Gosh dang it, stupid phone. Keep getting people asking me for money, even though the election is already said and done. Oh boy. But yeah, the fact that you're here makes things a little bit easier. It's just one of those little things that just makes life meaningful and fulfilling to have you all here and to be here in the moment as best as I can, given the circumstances. But yeah, I don't know what the future's gonna hold. We'll have to wait and see. But until then, crossing my fingers and knocking on wood that nothing goes horribly wrong, considering there were plans for this administration to commit crimes against humanity again. So anyway, this is where we left off last week, before everything hit the fan. And this was my submission for the spooky season, or at least the closure of the spooky season. A bunch of trains from Limax. And this is where we start off, of course. Can't go wrong with... Oh, I have scuffed the stream without even trying. Thought I reprogrammed everything so I don't have to worry about this. I swear I should not have used third-party software. Come on, work for me.
The Milwaukee Road.
There we go. This is from JJBA 2020, and I thank you for that. And Jackless, smokestack extender on the Marion River Cary Railroad. This was used to provide more power to the locomotive. I don't know how, I don't know why, but if it works, it works. But that is our first funny funnel of the day, so gonna have to go spin that wheel and see what happens. Oh, I'm fine with this. This is totally fine. Yeah? So I'm just gonna mosey on down to over here. Will I go to the avatar selection? But yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. This week's been pretty slow outside of that. Like, it's completely eclipsed everything else in my life at the moment. Hey, Pizza Train Studio, welcome to the stream. I'm just moving on back here with my cat ears and cat tail ready to go. Nya, nya, nya. And okay. We'll just hide that for now. Or not now. Did I? Gosh dang it. I was hoping I didn't goof it up. But yeah, we've spun the wheel. Time to get back to things. Let's see. USS Salem, aka Yield Sea Witch, has single truck tender. I want to say this is familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Staten Island Railways. Stupid devices. I really should put this on silent so it doesn't give me a hard time. But yeah, Pacer Train Studio, welcome to the stream. This is a locomotive that seems familiar, but I'm not. Oh, yeah, someone's already marked it as a repost. So I'm just gonna put one of these, and I thank you for your service, and I give you my regards, USS Salem. So yeah, I got to post again because I forgot, and it kind of goes like this. I forgot to add this bit at the end of my previous post, so I'll just leave it here. And of course, it's the Phantom Station at the end of the line, and they unblurred the photo. Rattle 'em, boys. I knew I had to do that at the end. Kai. I'm not so sure about that, to be quite honest. It might ring a bell. Let's go find out. Let's see. Yeah, some of this seems pretty run-of-the-mill railway stuff. Not gonna lie, looks pretty fine, though I think it's kind of funny that it's got this little extra hood up here for some reason. Like, it's wearing a cap, but actually, no, more like a visor. I don't know why I would need one, but to each their own. I do like this one, though. It does look kind of nice. A little bit smoother around the edges would have improved the aesthetic, but I'm not the one who made it, so moving on. Let's see. Yield sandwich it again. And we got ourselves... I think this one's another repost. But that doesn't make it any less cursed. Like, this was clearly some sort of a switcher locomotive that's been chopped up and reshaped to look like a Western style locomotive. Now, what is this? Is this a 240 or is it a 242? It looks like there should be something back here, but I'm not exactly sure. Like the firebox and the cab is going to be sagging back here, and the frame wouldn't be able to take the weight, would it? I don't know. I don't know. But it's the McDonald Express. Oh, and for some reason... Oh, is that the Monopoly logo under there? That can't be right. It's probably something else. Probably just the McDonald's thingamabob. Oh, no, wait, it is. It is. I can vaguely make out the Monopoly Man right there. So it's McDonald's and McDonald's Monopoly game. Anybody hear about the scandal associated with that? I thought it was a fascinating story. And at first I thought it was kind of disconcerting, but then it kind of had a okay ending. Because, like, the person who had figured out the loophole, or not loophole, who figured out one of the crucial security issues associated with the Monopoly contest back in the 90s was apparently able... I think they got a deal with the prosecutor or whatever. I'm not sure if they served any time, but I know that they were better off cooperating with the prosecutors to actually go against the much bigger fish of McDonald's, because apparently... Oh, hey Panzer Fox, welcome to the stream. But yeah, too long, didn't read. There was some dude who is in security who managed to get a bunch of the winning stickers for the McDonald's Monopoly contest in the 90s, and He capitalized upon it as best as he could, to the point where even the Contras got into it for the contest to get all the winnings they possibly could. And eventually he'd get caught, of course, but he turned around and cooperated with prosecutors to lay charges against McDonald's themselves, because apparently they had broken the federal rules for contests or something, because the way they had laid it out, it was such that if you played the game, you could only win if you're in a McDonald's in the United States, and if you bought products from there. If you were in Canada, there was no chance of it, even though they were promoting the contest in Canada as something you could win in Canada. And obviously that is a criminal offense if I've ever seen one. So yeah, McDonald's was taken to task for that. The dude got off lightly, and yeah. Oh, working on some derail value deliveries. That sounds nice. Also, welcome to the stream, Celestial Caboose and Xanatinure. The Black 5 or the Standard Class 9F? I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to whistle with my mouth there. Let's see, we got O'Denny B here. Just a good old random selection of weird stuff, including this one. A true example of rail engineering. The 020 balancing locomotive. Oh boy, what is this? I feel like this is got some sort of optical illusion thing going on. And then we got whatever this is. And we got ourselves some wind-powered trains. We got this little guy. What else do we have here? Ooh, is another vertical boiler. And this one I'm familiar with, but we're going to take a closer look at it. Also, high fame with the letter 3 at the end of it. Ooh, this one's really scuffed. Oh, I have to go check them out, but I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to answer those kinds of questions now, or if I just wanted to go cherish the trains in the moment. Because you can clearly see there's some extra wheels holding it up over here so it balances properly, and the rest of it I think is just photoshopped out. But this is a classic repost. Oh, this skin? No, I did not create the skin per se, but I did heavily modify it. Oh, hey, Pacer Train. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go check that in a moment. Stick a pin in that while I go relish in this. So, this is supposed to be a curved trestle, right? But it looks like it doesn't just curve up and around, but it also goes a little bit up and then it goes all the way down. So yeah, it is really goofy and really weird. But if it works, it works. You know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yeah, it's pretty clear that the ground here is a little lower than it is over here, so they could get away with it, and this isn't as steep a slope as one could imagine it is. It just looks that way from the angle of the photo. Oh yeah, that's always good to hear. If I got a nickel every time somebody said that, I have a lot of nickels. And here we've got ourselves a rail bus of some sort, with some sort of a hydraulic lift in the middle so you can turn it around. Hold on a sec. Ugh. Sorry, I had to cough. And then we got the wind-powered rails, which I think Train of Thought did a video on in the last year or two. We got ourselves a classic Ford Model T or something. This has been converted to rail. We got this weird bozo. I feel like this one was homemade. Actually might be a good vehicle to do training for live steam operations for living museums. And then we got this one, which also functions as a turntable, but also as a I forget what it's called when you're able to move the tracks between each other like that. And then we get this mother, which is just completely scuffed to oblivion. But yeah, let's... Okay, so I can't help it. I need to go check what the class 97F is. 909F. British Rail. Oh, yeah, that looks fine. This one, not so much. F's in the chat, everybody. We lost another one. As for the other locomotive, Black 5. British Rail, Black 5. Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer the other one. In all honesty. Like, I don't know. There's something about the vibes. Sherwood Forester at London, Victoria. But yeah, that should answer that question. Looks like the standard class 9F is something I like to look at a little more. I'm not sure what it's going to be like in terms of performance, but that's a story for another... Oh, we gotta spin the wheel again. The Union Pacific 462, numbered 2288, in a turntable pit somewhere in Utah. Year is unknown, belongs to the Doug Brown collection. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is gonna be a hassle and a half to put back into place. And is it me, or is that nothing but dirt in the middle of the turntable? Well, I thought they would have at least filled it with concrete or something, but I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper this way. You don't have to worry about drainage. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Panzer Fox. Franz the Fox Demon. I should have made the connection. I'm being dumb. But yes, this is your post. Sounds fantastic. Completely cursed. So yeah, it's time to spin the wheel! Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Blue Lobster Duster! Yes, pray for my tabs. I think it's long overdue. Feels good. Oh, yeah, I can see why you'd be concerned. So, let me go back over here for a sec while I go and grab my little blue lobster friend. Plop him right there, and we can move on. But yeah, thank you for stopping by the way, Panzer Fox. So yeah, let's see. Lego Master 116. Just a totally normal locomotive hauling a train. Nothing to see here. Oh boy. I swear. But actually, I don't think this one's a road-to-rail conversion. It's just a tractor being a tractor. It just so happens to have a wheel set that just coincidentally doesn't conflict with the rail gauge, and they can just drive it over the tracks. And then we get this flippin' from Brian, a live photo of Thomas getting abducted by the mainland. And it's just a little goat. And some narrow gauge stuff here. And just this casual family here. And then we got this from Chessie. We got ourselves a cursed streamlined tank engine of some sort in what I assume is Central Europe in the 20s or the 30s. USS Salem at it again. Bro left his end over at the Detroit border. Can't have nice in Detroit. Oh, yeah, I suspected it would be German, but I know that the French and the Dutch had similar streamlined locomotives. Dill Pill or so has the following. It's a train, but it looks like a car? Question mark? Yeah, it's one of those weird shunters with the radiator in the front. Looks like a shop engine of some sort. Ooh. Photos of photos of cabooses with messaging on them taken during the 1950s. And also a rail yard oopsie that happened in October 11th, 1959 in Green River, Wyoming, from the donstracksmokesmoke.com. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, Panzerfox. This is definitely something you should know about, but something tells me that if you're driving at max speed towards this thing, it might be the last thing you'd ever see. So yeah, here it is hanging out in the yard. Remember, no accidents in August. Safe, happy holidays to you. Oh, and of course, there's an oopsie with a Union Pacific caboose in the yard. Every time is train time. That should definitely be the headline or motto of this channel, I swear. I'm assuming it means no accidents in August, or not since August. Remember those old signs from like the post-war, actually from the Depression to the post-war era, where you'd go to the factory floor or whatever, and you'd read it and it'd say, "We have gone 0 days without an accident," or 100 days without an accident. That's the kind of vibe I get from that August one. So yes, thank you, Panzerfox, once again. That was a real good banger, not gonna lie. Okay, checklist. Goofy Pennsylvania Railroad locomotives from E621. Oh, that E621. I wasn't the one on that website to clear the air. It came up in a conversation. Someone else found these. I don't care if you were the one who looked it up or not. I could personally care less. We're grown adults here. Oh, not the Shinkansen E621. Oh, hey, there you are. Welcome to the stream, USS Salem. But yeah, I won't be annoyed if this post gets deleted, but neither of these are sexual or not safe for work in any way, so I didn't think it was a bad idea to post them, and they are too goofy not to. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was from a while ago. Was this on E621? I remember seeing this on Know Your Meme, and in a previous post on this Discord from Train of Thought. By the way, I forgot to mention this, but I know, right? F's in the chat. All around me are familiar faces. Anyway. So yeah, the Pennsylvania Railroad Q2 and the Union Pacific, the Pennsylvania GG1. I don't know why I said Union Pacific. But yeah, this is a classic repost, but it's a good one. It is a welcome one. If you're able to find more people who can turn locomotives into dragons as art, it's very welcome. I know there were quite a few that were shared on knowyourmeme.com. There's an entire webpage dedicated to it. And oh boy, Franz the Fox Demon, Panzer Fox, what is this? Oh boy. This is the start of an alternating series of weed burner rail cars and European locomotives, the US imported Part 1. The Union Pacific WB9 weed burner in Nebraska, 1955. Oh boy. I wish you could do this these days, but you just can't get away with it because everything is so dry. Oh yeah, that was also posted like over a year ago. Someone did it with the CSX, the Canadian National, the Union Pacific, I think. I'm trying to think. There was a fourth one, I know, that they did that for. But yeah, I wish you could get away with that, being able to use literally a flamethrower to burn the weeds on the tracks. But I'm pretty sure that contributes to air pollution and might set the hillsides on fire, at least where I'm at, because everything is, of course, so dry. Ooh, interesting. Oh no, what is this? Funny funnel and everything. What the actual... Oh boy. USS Salem, where did you find this? I can only imagine it came from the temperance movement's political cartoons from back in the day. Egg! Egg. So yeah, we're gonna mark that as done. Oh, sure. I can certainly do that. You have granted me permission, and I will act accordingly. Let's go disappear for a brief moment. Oh, it was in a video. Was it a video about the temperance movement? Because I swear, there was just such an unhinged fervor to ban alcohol, and then everything went wrong. So they had to repeal the amendments that prohibited alcohol in the 30s, and then things were kind of okay again. But obviously, we didn't learn our lesson from the drug war because we're still waging it right now, and we've gotten similar results. Let's see. Avatar selection, egg, select. There we go. I'll just stick the blue lobster up on my forehead, I guess. Now then. Just gonna shrink this down. Tab over here. Okay, so. Yeah, that's really nice to see. It's got a big mouth. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, well, I would expect nothing less from a rotary snowplow for the Alaska Railways. So thanks for that, Dill Pill. I know that there's quite a few like these, but I don't think I've seen one for this railway in particular. And if I have, it looked like something else. So yeah, we got ourselves Jackalus again with another post. How did I find another one? This is going for $11. Returns accepted. Seaboard Coast. Ooh. What? Why is the frame bent over here and over here? Like, who would do that? It's completely broken. Oh, the daylight. Oh. I don't know. I'm curious. It can't be that bad, can it? Like, have you seen some of the things that people get away with on YouTube these days and on Twitch? I swear. So let's see. Broadster. The Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors version of Snowpiercer. It runs on NFTs. I'm not joking. Ooh boy, that is weird. Not as weird as it could be, but uh curious and interesting nonetheless. Let's see. Here you go. At it again, USS Salem. Ooh. What the are these proportions, dog? Oh, right. Oh. Yuengling, the American something brewery. Speaking of breweries, one of the groups or companies that survived Prohibition was Martinelli's, of all things. They just decided, you know what? If we're going to survive, instead of making hard cider, we're just going to boil off the alcohol and just sell it as sparkling apple cider juice. And it's good. It's good. And they've had that tradition for quite some time, even after Prohibition was lifted. Yeah, I had a feeling this was. Wait, was it MTH or was this Williams? Because this looks like the old tooling from, like, I want to say about 50 years ago, with the goofy 027 proportions and everything. Oh, MTH. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Panzerfox, at it again. Alternating series with a weed burner rail cars and European locomotives the US imported. Part 2. The experimental Delaware and Hudson Railway locomotive of the P1 class poppet valve Pacific. Yeah, that looks kind of weird. And I'm just looking at this a little closer and oh gosh. Why is this hinge so big? It's about as big as this portion of the crank. That's what I suspected. Did I think about what? Yeah, oh right, right. Looking at the what was it? Thomas the Tank Engine Freaky. Right. I don't think I can imagine. Yep, this is exactly what I was expecting it to be. Except this one. I don't think I was expecting this one. But this one's funny. This one's funny, not gonna lie. Might have to use it as a thumbnail at some point if I remember. But yeah, classic. Mwah. Oh. I'm sorry to hear about that. In which way is it broken? Like, did the extension cord break? Ooh, yeah, that looks weird. The proportions seem very off for something that should be in the United States. Let's see, 4, 6, 2, Delaware and Hudson Railroad, number, I want to say 651? Yeah, 651. So yeah, let's close this one, and what was the next one? Oh yeah, this weirdo. What's with the slope in the front? They couldn't be bothered to streamline it all the way. Wait, that's the same locomotive as the previous picture, but it looks so different. Oh, because of the smoke deflectors, among other things. Hmm. And I take it you've unplugged it and plugged it back in again multiple times? So yeah, Delaware and Hudson. Here it is from multiple different angles, which is always nice to know. Was that for a movie? Because I think we had this conversation before, like several months ago when someone posted it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, for the Delaware and Hudson. Okay. But yeah, that does sound definitely goofy. I don't know why they would do that, but Steam. Oh no. Oh no. I could imagine people trying to get locomotives to cosplay as Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends characters, but other things, not so much. But yeah, I'm just looking at this and oh boy. I don't think this is what they meant by what's it called? Cable cars. But like, geez, whoever had to strap that rail car onto that gondola there for the first time must have been sweating in their boots. They just don't make railways like they used to. Hey, JC, welcome to the stream. Mean Metal Mike. Oh boy. Oh boy, a 440 from the UK, which for some reason has its smokestack covered. I'm assuming to avoid the rain from pouring into the smoke box. But it does look like a funny hair bonnet. So that ain't no rope, that's steel cable. Though it would be funny if it was rope. But yeah, if that's not a funny funnel, then I don't know what is. I don't think they're prone to... Oh, I guess we're doing this again. Or not. Do you want... Is it cool if I do this again? Oh, I have to go into the stream highlights. Okay. But yeah, type 1 for yes for me to switch to NECA mode, or 2 for no. Because I can just hide this choice and spin the wheel again. That's a 50-50 right there. Who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Shoot, I completely forgot. Is it yes to switching over to this, or no, spin again? Whatever. Yeah, I'll just mark this as done. I'll just mosey back down. Again. Let go back to the avatar selection. Plop the little guy down on my shoulder again. Grab hat. Check. Okay. Since when was it able to hit 75 miles an hour? But yeah, let's actually remove it this time. So I had been deciding not to remove stuff for the last few streams, but I can see that's not working out as planned. So let's see. Just gonna remove that and that so I don't hit them again. Maybe I can get rid of this too. Oh, right. Blue Lobster. Can't forget that. I really should go back to just having the random Blue Lobster jump scares. All I gotta do is just turn the volume down so it doesn't hurt everybody's hearing, including my own. Uh-oh. It appears I have gotten a mention. Interesting. Oh, by the way, I know that this is stream highlights, but it's supposed to be stream highlights for train of thoughts. Let's try to hide this post. Uh, or maybe just if you're able to in your spare time, just stick it over as a reply to your previous post, because I don't want us to get in trouble. So yeah, let's go back to Cursed Trains again. Hopefully we didn't lose too much track. No pun intended. The whip! Oh boy, that's that electric locomotive from a while ago. But yes, please and thank you. It is a great service that you have shared the photo. Now it is your duty to share the photo on the threads to the original post. Yes, a funny critter, no less. Fully electrically powered. Here you go again. Franz the Fox Demon. Oh, also, thanks to Jackalus once again, and Mean Metal Mike, and Steam, and so on and so on. So yeah, more weed burners. Part 2. Dennis remembered that weed burner was neat when it worked right. He went on to explain that the unit used number 2 diesel as the fuel for the 5 burners, each at the end of a long boom. Each boom could be raised or lowered individually. To light the burners, an air compressor would be started and the fuel oil would be cracked for only the center burner. The lit fusee, the red flare used for flagging or warning purposes, was placed under the center burner and would ignite the fuel oil mixture. Then the outer burners on each side would be activated and would ignite the center from the center burner. Oh boy, that's terrifying. That is an OSHA manual violation right there. Oh. And it's diesel fuel, which is really hard to ignite. Like, oh boy. But yeah, it looks like this is an excellent choice for low amounts of snow and for breaking up switches. But yeah, weed burner, WD-55 Series A. Oh boy. USS Salem, at it again with another post. Most genuinely cursed thing I've ever seen. The funnel of a 1400 is way too short. Oh. Hey, Jess Keith. 90, welcome back. Oh boy, yeah. Everything about this picture is wrong. And that's why we're gonna have to spin the wheel again. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. So let's see if I can find the community tab again. Save me from the nothing I've become. I swear I miss Evanescence. So yeah, let's get Hamster. Let's try the 9-hour version for the sake of its length, and so we don't get jump scared at the end.
Hamster.
Okay, so we spun the wheel, we've got Hamster, and we can move on. Let's see what the replies are. Bruh, now we got Skibbity Trains. Is this official? Nah. Why is it always the 1400? I don't know. I don't know. Brands at it again. Europe Look at American Locomotives Part 2, uploaded to Flickr by Historical Railway Images, Baltimore and Ohio. Class V2, a 462 Hudson. Number 2, the Lord Baltimore. circa 1935. Oh, right, this one. So it actually is an American locomotive that's a British import.
The Milwaukee Road.
Oh, man. No wonder why it looks so cursed. Like, you'd think that this was an art major who just grabbed some assets from the Unity store and slapped them together, but it's not. It's real. I thought it was Photoshop for some reason. Oh, and the Lord Baltimore had a similarly designed locomotive, according to Marion. This is Lady Baltimore, the 444. Her wheel arrangement makes her especially cursed. Image courtesy of the Rail Archives. And it's the Baltimore on Ohio, because of course it had to be Ohio. Oh, I think that... Oh, gosh dang it. Where is that picture? Here it is. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This ain't no...
The Milwaukee Road.
But this is a real Ohio moment. A certified hood classic. So yes, thanks, friends. And Marion. Oh, and it looks like we've hit the end. So, Bendy has breached containment. Oh no, I think it's more than that. Oh boy. From the Anime Rail Fan on patreon.com, circa 2018. Well, I'm not sure what to say about the coloring, but at least their drawing's a little bit better than mine. Yes, a boxcar filled with ink. You'd think they'd have it stored in, like, a tanker car, but no, it'd probably be on pallets in metal drums. But yeah, now is the time for me to actually post some cursed trains, isn't it? And I had some floating around here somewhere. It was either this one or it was this one, but I feel like they've already been posted before. I'm gonna have to think about it. In the meantime, we should be able to go check out some extra posts from Jacket Jail Fries. Once again. Now, which one was it? Oh yeah, I could totally imagine. Brad, oh yeah. This one? I thought we watched it last week. Because I can see that it's clearly marked with a red line underneath it, showing it had played all the way through it. There's another one. Let me refresh the page. Why can't I see it? Let's see, 4 months ago... Videos... Oh! Oh, sorry. So was it this one? Or was it this one?
Hey Dave, could you help me shunt this train?
12 seconds later.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's always good to know. Because I was looking at the thumbnail and I didn't know what to make sense of it. So when I saw the thumbnail, I thought I wasn't going to see Brad, but apparently Brad is in there. So I'm glad you clarified that. So we just looked at a cursed train diskette forms using Brio. And it's a bunch of stuff that just cobbled together. Rail cars stacked atop each other, of course. So yeah. Was there anything else I needed to take a look at? Or any other questions? that we all had in mind. Speak now or forever hold your peas until next week. Okay, so I will get cooking, trying to figure out what I should post here next. Should probably refresh the page just to be safe, to make sure there aren't any extra uploads. Nope. Same as usual.
Hamster.
And let's see, 57 minutes in. We may have enough time to squeeze in some extra stuff from Benny Boy's Discord. I'm not going to stop you. I'll let you have as much time as you need to cook. But yeah, Lego Master 116. Got ourselves that weird shunter. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is terrifying. Oh boy, why wasn't this shared? This should have been shared on Train of Thought's Discord. But they've been Britished. Oh no. What are those? And then we just got the slope. And we got Amtrak fan added again. This time with a still from the Unstoppable film. We got SpongeBob here. Oh, take your time. The Flatiron car. Yeah. And then we got ourselves another repaint of a Sprinter. I mean, a Charger. Now, I think the only thing that's been cursed is that these are two different images that have been fused together. A Surfliner and something else. And I feel like I don't get the reference. Oh, now this is cursed. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Everything about this picture is wrong. And then we got the goofy locomotives from before, from that one railroad. So yeah, I'm glad that everything's been fully up to date. We should be able to just bounce back over to here. No, not there. To here. And yeah, that was Curse Trains from Train of Thought's Discord. Something to get our minds off the inevitable collapse of American democracy, or at least some portion of it. These and other things. Go check out Train of Thought's channel. He's got lots of cool train videos with lots of information and facts about trains. Oh, you too. Definitely you too, everybody. So yeah, if you haven't gone to Train of Thought's Discord and joined his Discord, do that. Go check out his YouTube channel. Train of Thoughts at Train Fact Guy. Go check out his Twitter at Train Fact Guy as well. Contribute to him if you can in any way. And of course, if you haven't already, favorite, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. Your engagement is what makes these live streams possible and worthwhile. Your financial support is also appreciated, and I thank you for that if you're able to. So if you actually have the budget, feel free to become a channel member or a patron at patreon.com, or donating a super chat, or donating directly through the Stream Elements link. All of which and more are going to be in the description down below. I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. But one last thing, I need to find a redirect. Who am I going to redirect to? There's a bunch of upcoming stuff. Okay, so we're just going to hop on over to... Actually, no, wait. Is this live? This is not live. This says this is live. Let me go double check just to make sure that that person that I'm going to redirect to is still streaming. Just gonna go over here. Probably need to go to YouTube. Open this in a new tab. Paste this here. Okay, so it looks like she's still live. Just wanted to make absolutely sure.
Shop the best deals of the
Stupid ads from Living Spaces. Okay, so it looks like they're live.
Hamster.
Gonna skip the ad. So yeah, how long have they been live? About 2 hours. I'm not sure how much longer they're gonna be, but I will redirect to them anyway. Just gonna save right there. Okay, that should make things a little bit easier. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you next week, similar time. Okay, bye!